Hello everyone. So this is the first time that I'm doing something like this, voice commentary guide. And if I am able to help at least one or two people, I will be happy with that. Because my goal with Unravel 2 was to play with my girlfriend and just to have fun. But since I am a trophy completionist, I felt in the obligation to finish all the time trials and all the trophies, and let me tell you, those were really tough. I finished all the Crash Bandicoot games, and these gave me a few problems. So first of all, if you didn't do all the other levels yet, I recommend you to finish them before this one. HIDEAWAY level, it's in my opinion the hardest level to get a gold medal on this game. So if you leave it for last, you will have more skills, for sure. The longer you play, the better your muscle memory is, so the better you will be to attempt this gold medal. So I'm going to keep it as simple as possible, since English is not my first language. So straight to the point. First part. I'm going to give the directions for PlayStation. First part, use the triangle so you can tie them together before passing the hole. It's very important that you do this, because the next part, if they are not together yet, you will need to waste a few seconds to see them on your screen to tie them. And since you already done that in the first part, now they will be tied. So if you start pressing the left analog to the right, as you can see, they are already running. So I gained some time here. Another important thing in this phase is leave the box as far away as possible from the bed and from the table, because you will gain a few milliseconds here and there, and that can give you the gold medal at the end. Because 13 minutes is a lot of time. I'm sure that you will make 1, 2, 3 mistakes at least. So if you can gain time in these little sections, it's very helpful. Here you can do this shortcut, as you can see. I always try to leave with one of the guys before the other lands. So those are a few milliseconds that you gain as well, like here. Here, don't jump, just go down. And do a little stop here, so you don't hit the wall. Here, see how I live with the yellow? See how I live with the yellow before the red even touches the floor. This is very important to gain time. Slingshots, remember, when you leave the string, don't press X to jump, don't do it. That's how you do a slingshot, you don't press jump. Here, just click triangle really fast. As soon as you tie the second knot with the red, you just go to the yellow, the fastest as possible. Here, you will be like, you will be frozen, and the only way to move is to click X to jump. If you don't click X to jump, you won't be able to move. So jump as fast as possible as you can there, and you can also skip to the top of the box. Now here, as soon as this guy touches the floor and the red and black thing disappears from your screen, you start jumping, because when you see your little guys, they will be already on the other side. Here, you need to do this skip that I just did, so you can pass this guy and you gain a lot of time. So this is probably the hardest part of the level, because it's very stressful. You can't stop, as you can see, you can't stop. And you need to do all these little skips to gain lots of time. If you miss, don't restart the level, just keep going, practice the rest of the level, gain knowledge. Don't try to restart all the time, it doesn't work. You will fail, believe me, I did dozens of runs before this one. This is pretty easy to understand, just see the video, there's nothing special here. Just be as fast as possible. Like I told you before, I guess, when I'm pressing L2, I like to press X lots of times, I like to jump Here, do small little jumps. The longer you press the X, the higher you will jump, but those are little jumps, so just click X really, really fast. Here, this is my first mistake, as you can see, but you can skip this part, you can jump straight to the top one. It's not easy, but you can. So that was my first big mistake. Be careful with the water, because like you can see here, this is my second mistake. So this proves that you can make mistakes. The faster you are on the parkour parts, the more mistakes you can do to win the gold medal. Just keep breathing. The longer the level becomes, the stressful it will be. Follow the light here. So I like to do this part this way. Like there are a few parts that you feel like you are being very slow, right? As you can see, but it's part of the game. Just follow the flow of the game. Don't try to rush it, because it's worse. Don't jump here, because as you can see, I gained. You saw that little boost I gained? This might seem ridiculous, but if you gain milliseconds in all parts, you will gain lots of seconds at the end, and this is very important when you are playing time trials and platform games. This is very important. So here, I don't think you can do it in one swing. You need to go back. I failed. Another mistake. 3 mistakes so far. Here, very important. Don't touch that yellow thing. I don't remember how to say the name. One goes up, the other stays down. You can tie the knot without even seeing it on the screen. You just need to be closer to the knot and click the square button, and you will be fine. Leave one guy down, one guy goes up, then go back down and bring the pot, right? I don't remember how to say it. And that's it. It's okay that if you fail this or you lose time the first times you are trying. It's tough to do this really fast. Just go straight here. You don't need to stop. Those things will move by themselves. Don't stop. This is also a very important part. You need to, as you can see, I failed again. Another mistake. Lost lots of seconds here. It's very important that you know how to do this part fast. And be careful, do not jump here, or the yellow guy might be stuck on the top part and you will lose more time. But you need to do the X down really good, and to be able to change your fingers from that to the L2 to swing, and then to have like the mindset to know what's coming and to know what you have to do next. You need to always think what's going next after that. Here, a small little jump, because there's a rock there. So don't hit it. Here, slingshots. Do not click the X, just slingshots. Just leave the swing without clicking X. You will see that I made a small mistake here again, as you can see. As soon as the wheel starts moving, just go. Here, do a small jump, because if you don't jump, they will be stuck for like a second. I don't know why, like the light touches them or something and they will be stuck, so jump. This is another part where you need to be very, very skilled with your fingers, because sometimes I was very lucky here that the yellow one didn't fall. Be careful, do not press the triangle too soon, or they might fall. So let him climb first, and only then press triangle. It's good to gain small milliseconds in a few parts, but there are some parts, like I told you, don't try to rush it. It's better to be slow in some parts to try to rush it and lose it all. Here, just leave one guy back and just go with the other one, so you will gain lots of time here. Here, as soon as the car touches, you jump, so you can move. If you jump before the car touches you, it will hit you and you will die. Here, you can also jump. As soon as the ladder touches the floor, jump. You see, when I failed, yeah, I made a mistake, but you can gain lots of time here if you are jumping before the knot even appears. It needs to be timed perfectly, but it's possible to do it very well. Here, just go with one and really fast go with the other one. Wait 1 second and only then press the triangle to tie them together. If you press it too soon, it will bug. So here, just tie the knots with one and go with the next, so you can gain lots of time here too. Sorry if it's getting a little confused, but it's not easy to do the commentary as fast as the level goes. So, more slingshots, I lost a little bit of time there as well, as you can see. The better your parkour is, the more time you will gain. So be very careful here too. I did this part really well. I really liked how I did here. So just change to the yellow, go back to the red, go up with the yellow. I did it really fast. This part was really good. So here, one goes left, the other goes right, then change to the left guy, do the knot, change to the right guy, do the knot, go up. Now, don't jump more than 2 times. If you fail the first jump, it's okay. But if you jump more than 2 times, I don't know why, but it's probably because of the physics of the game, but the wool wire or the wool, I don't know how to call it, if there is too much pressure there, it will fail. Here, the faster as you go, you can skip that little guy. You don't need to do 2 jumps, only 1 if you are fast enough. Here, just stay down, go to the middle, go down again, and you can do this in 1 swing if you are really careful, like I was. But it's okay if you fail the first or second swings. You don't lose much time here. Here, really fast change, go to the right, do the knot. Now, same thing, as soon as you do the second knot, change to the red. Because the time that he is doing the knot, you are losing time if you wait for him to do that. Here, as you can see, I forgot to untie the second knot, just click on the circle 2 times. Not 1 like I did, I failed there. So this is the most important part. If you need to stop the video here, just look how I do this. I'm changing through red and yellow back and forth. And why I'm doing that? Just see how I'm going back to the red and now I'm going back to the yellow, because this is the biggest skip of this level. You can pass this part with only 1 guy, not 2 guys. And as soon as you see this, press triangle, because if you are passing with only 1 guy, they will be untied. So you need to tie them as soon as the cutscene finishes, the black screen finishes. And that's it. I'm sorry if it became a little confused at some times, but it's not easy to do this while you are watching the video. There are so many things happening and there are so many tips that I can give you. But I think that I touched the most important things, and that was my goal with the video. Just look at my time, like I did 12 minutes and 40, let me check, 47, and I did so many mistakes, man, so many mistakes, and I still was able to do that, Why? Because my parkour was really good. Yeah, I lost a few seconds here and there, but I gained a lot of seconds in some sections, and that's where you want to gain them. And that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and good luck on your attempts.